What's up, everybody? Hey, ho, ho, hey, ho, ho, ho. Santa said to your mother, your Aunt Susan, and your sister. Ho, 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 indeed. I hope your eggnog ain't tripping in your lap and you're having a good season here in the holidays. Some of you may have come in recently off of my fabulous ding-dong joke, or just maybe off my fabulous ding-dong in general. Swang dangling around. That's I like to do. A little swang dangling for the holiday season, or really any time of year. It's actually easier to do swang dangle in the summertime because it's nice and warm. But in the wintertime, I got my flannel on. I'm a little chilly out today, right? I had to make myself a nice little mug of coffee. See, I got my own little mug right there. You can find that if you like out there for your holiday gifts. Who's not going to enjoy a nice steaming mug of Beau Nair in the morning? That's the kind of gift that keeps on giving. I keep on giving you my love. I'm giving you everything. All the joy can bring this, I swear. Oh, Spice Girl, you one more time, as I am prone to do. Kind of like the position I lay in when your mother glazes me like a ham, a Christmas ham. I'm kind of like a Christmas dinner, part turkey, part ham, part cheese, part corn, and all American right here. You know me. An all-American man. That's right. Did you just say that I'm an alpha male? Well, thank you very much. I don't know what that means. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta. You gonna join a fraternity or something like that? Trying to prove that you're the strongest of the species? Okay, hold on there, Spartacus. Spartacus. You could rhyme words all day long, Harry Mack. But listen, I hope that you out there are having a good holiday season. Some people told me it's a little crazy out there. Some people said everything's fine. I said, I don't know. I just hang out in my palatial spread and enjoy myself. You enjoy myself as well, don't you? I know you did. All right. You see what I did there? I think you did, Mr. Jaboo. Got to lay it on the line, 1-5-55 at a time. I speak in code now and then to certain people who are listening for certain things, right? Dangling their stash and whatnot. I mean, you know what I'm saying. I think you do. Okay. Boy. So I'm here to answer your questions. Yes, of course I am. Here to tell you anything you would like to know about. And here to entertain you. Here you are now, entertain you. Isn't that what they sang in the song with Nirvana and all that kind of stuff? You want me to disrobe and show myself? Okay. Show yourself. I'm going to sing songs from Frozen. I ain't going to do it. I mean, nothing against it. Some great written songs. I mean, come on. Let it go. I let one go this morning. Oh, big duty down the toilet like a log flume. It happens now and then. Y'all, hope you're having good fiber in your diet. Making yourself the kind of BM that grandma would be proud of, or great-grandmother, anybody who cares about your BM, your big old BM. BM stands for bowel movement, not bomb mishpuka. So, listen, there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm going to be shooting a new video here in the next couple of weeks. It's going to be kind of crazy out in West Hollywood. It's going to be a big gay video. I don't know how to wrap it in anything other than a big rainbow ribbon, but you're going to enjoy it. I guarantee you. I'm not going to be doing anything particularly gay, but everybody around me is going to be in flagrante delicto, whatever the lingo of the times is. It's going to be kind of crazy. If you'd like to come out and get crazy in my video, you can do that too. I might let you know where it's at. Wherever I am is where it's at. Come on, Holmes Brothers. Holmes Brothers. You guys listen to the Holmes Brothers? You can listen to them on the way homes. Oh, man. That's called that a way homer. Hey, your questions? A couple of questions going by too quick for me to answer, but I do not have a favorite color. Today I'm wearing this red and black combination. It's not my go-to color combination, but I'm now the man in red and black as opposed to just the man in black who performed the act in spite of the man in white. Oh, deep song. What's your game? What's your game? Are you at the top of your game? Are you giving it your all, 110%? You know we're 110%ers around here. You need to give it your all, and your all will give back to you. Like the gratitude you have to have for things in your life and the universe. Even when things are bad, you have to have gratitude. You got bent over and cornholed, at least it didn't happen twice. what can I tell you? I don't know. Cornhole's a pretty funny game because when I was growing up, there wasn't a game called cornhole unless it was a game you was playing with Susie Q back behind the bleachers. Nowadays, it's a game with beanbags. So if somebody went for an old school cornhole with a beanbag, you might be pooping beans for a long time. Oh, pooping beans. That's pretty funny. If you can make yourself laugh, that's what it's all about. What, my chops? Well, these are, I like to call them prodigious chops. Really hard to maintain when women's thighs keep roughing it up. You know how that is, don't you? You do. I bet you do, ma'am. It's good. I do wash my chops just to make sure I have a nice cleanliness going on under my nose. I mean, sometimes there's something on my mustache I like to smell for a while. Like to hang on to it. Take me back to that effervescent morning where I rode like a Harley Davidson. You ever see somebody ride one of them big Harleys and go for it? That's what happens. Anyhow, good times with my chops, and I do like to keep them clean, though. Shaquille O'Neal, you can keep your dirty comments to yourselves. I've been trying to ignore you, but you keep coming in on me here in the comments and sending me these direct messages. I was like, what does Shaquille O'Neal find so irresistible about a guy like me? Probably the same thing your mother does. Oh, hey, maybe not. Please don't grab me by the genitals, Shaquille O'Neal. Anyhow, hold on. You don't want to choke on my coffee. Yes, you can. BeauNair.com. Just pick yourself up one. I have to have a t-shirt. Look at that. Beau Nair. You could help support my cause. What's my cause? Bringing outlaw country music to the masses, shaking asses, having a good time, enjoying myself with you and having you enjoy yourself with me. Actually, if you get yourself one of these, you can sit there in the morning or the evening with your cup of hot something or a cup of cold something if you want, and sip it and think, Beau Nair's doing the same thing right now. I wonder what else he's doing right now. You're going to wonder for a long time, but I can give you a couple of visuals. Hold on. Oh, Cracker Jack right there. Or the turkey jerky. Okay, we're going to pull it back now, just in case there's any youngsters on here watching. I don't want to corrupt anybody just yet. You know, I have a lot of ideas, and those ideas could maybe challenge the morality of somebody who's listening. I certainly hope so. I think you need to be challenged. Maybe mentally, maybe physically challenged. Yeah, I do. Why not? Have you been your best? Is that your best? Right there. What you're doing right there. Is that your best? Come on. I don't think that's your best. I think you're getting by. But, I mean, you have to do your best. I did my best. But I guess my best wasn't good enough, 'cause here we are back where we were before. Oh, come on, Quincy. Man, Quincy Jones, rest in peace. That guy produced a lot of great records. Back to being strangers. Okay. Was that James Ingram or somebody like that? One of them great Peabo Bryson singers of the 80s and stuff that did those songs. You're like, who was that singing? Peabo Bryson. Who names their child Peabo? Peabo. Come here, Peabo. I don't know. Kind of a weird name. Maybe just a nickname. Maybe his name was Nick, and that was his nickname. Wow, mind blown. Let me wipe my mind off my mind. So yeah, I do enjoy the holidays. I don't go to a lot of parties or anything like that. I keep it low on the totem pole here of the activity. I just don't, in my time off stage, like to really be around too many people. I'm a loner, Dottie, a rebel. But you knew that, didn't you? Big Bertha, nice to see you. Little Bertha, nice to see you too. Oh, that's a 1-2 combination that will sucker punch you in the lawns faster than you can say. Yes, I do have some new music. It's funny you say. Well, I told you I'm shooting a new video, and that's going to be for a song that is going to be about human rights and the equality of rights. That means that nobody gets treated more special than anybody else, and nobody gets treated less special than anybody else. Because the whole part of we the people and liberty and justice for all is that there's no asterisk. All and we and the people are everybody. even the people that you hate. You know my song, Taking Back the Flag. Even the people that you hate, you got to fight for their right to party, Ad Rock. Come on. I mean, you have to make sure that other people have the liberty to say things that you don't like, do things you don't approve of, and that your opinion doesn't matter. I know you like your opinion to matter, Mr. Complainer, Karen or Chad or whatever they call people that just have to go out and get in everybody's business. Cool it. Mind your own. That's it. Mind your own. Granny used to say, Granny Nair, mind your own. Didn't even have to say business. Just mind your own. Do your thing. And I minded my own. I gave my love a cherry. I minded my own bone. Mr. Phone Bone. Professor Phone Bone. I mind my own. So you mind your own too. You can mind mine a little bit and I'll mind yours a little bit as long as we're friends and we're pals and you're my pal and I'm your pal. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? I think Mr. Rogers would have been a lot different if he unveiled his chest mid-show. That would have been a bit of a different role. Well, I don't mind in my show because it's my show. And I'm not catering to the children. I'm coming to adults like yourself with discriminating taste. Not discriminating against people, mind you. Discriminating means you know what the good stuff is. You know what the low-hanging fruit is. And you know that up top, you get the top-hanging fruit, right? The high-hanging fruit. I'm hanging my fruit high, y'all. I'm dangling my banana to the stars. Well, yeah, I can't think of that either. I don't know the answer to that question. I realize people watching this years down the road when this is lionized in the Smithsonian or Library of Congress or something like that, I'd be like, what question did he just answer? I need to know. You don't need to know. You're on a need-to-know basis. And if you weren't here, you missed it. You people who are here, you're here. Oh, you're here, you're queer, and you're not going anywhere. Okay, you went somewhere, but that's how come you became queer. I like back in the old days, queer meant kind of weird, strange, right? I kind of miss that usage of the word because when I'm reading the Lord of the Rings and everything is queer, you don't want to think that it's all gay. Lord of the Rings doesn't have really that kind of vein of homosexuality in it, which would be fine if it did. You know, the two towers and docking against each other, or pagan Dan Savage. Come on. Overthink is calling. It needs some lubrication. Okay, well. Where am I going with this? I don't know. The coffee's strong, and so is my bone. No, I do not have any paraphernalia branded with my name. That'd be cool, right? Like Beau Nair's Big Fat Fatties you could buy, or Beau Nair's Big Old Bone, or something like that. Got me a mug and a T-shirt, and that's where I reside. I mean, I'm a simple man, so I made it simple for you. Go to beaunair.com, pick up a mug and a T-shirt. It toast me this Christmas while I come down your chimney and stuff your mother's stocking full of love. Oh, man. Stocking. That's right, stocking Chandler. What? Okay. I can't answer that question. But I will answer that question. I think back in 1943, there was steel pennies. Pennies made of steel. You asked, I knew. I happen to know a little bit about numismatics, all right? But philately is way off of my charts. Maybe the upside down plane. I don't know. Phyllis Schaefer? No. Piet Mondrian? No. Yep. Yeah. Well, for sure. Okay. So weird questions you people put. Come on, keep asking me some questions, and I will happily answer anything. Come on, start a conversation. I dare you. Oh, now you're all shy. Now people are shy there. Okay, you don't want to start a conversation? You can start a fight, I guess, but I don't want to fight you. I don't need to be some sort of antagonistic guy trying to laden you with superlatives. Dangling participles or anything of that nature. My participles are dangling off screen. You can't see my participles at all. That's right. I have licked it when I tried. You can lick it if you try, he said. Yeah, I can lick it if I try, dag. So, it seems like kind of a overcast day. I think they put out the fires down in Malibu where people were burning up down by the beach. They evacuated Dick Van Dyke. I evacuated my own Dick Van Dyke. A Van Dyke is like a little beard, and I have the opposite of a Van Dyke. I'm actually missing a beard area where the Van Dyke would be, I believe. But as far as the dick part, I'm encumbered. Okay. Oh, man, you kill me too, man. Oh, that's funny. I like it. And I like it a lot. I do. I like interacting with you people and seeing you and giving you a little wave button and stuff like that. We're sharing a real-time moment in the world right now. Real time. While your kids are at school and you're at home laying around naked, or you're at work and you're wasting time trying to pretend you're working right, you come here and you're not really wasting your time. This is a fulfillment of the kind of time that you need, some personal time. And if your boss catches you, say, listen, boss, I needed a few moments of personal time with my guru, Beau Nair. Oh, he put the goo in guru. Oh, yes, he did. And he could fill a mug with the goo of the guru. Maybe. I like how this mug is black inside. Black and dark like the mines of Moria. Ho, ho, or that tunnel up in Shalab's lair at the top of Seer Tungle. Come at me, Lord of the Rings fans. I love you. And happen to be reading the book again right now. My old weathered copy of the Two Towers. We're right at the end of it right now. Just getting up to Shalab's lair and trying to pull out Galadriel's light to save. I don't want to give anything away if you haven't read the book or seen the story or anything like that, but just get into it, man. Dig into the Middle Earth. And maybe we could meet up for some of that old Toby, South Farthing's finest. I do believe that's some of the finest pipe weed ever been on the earth. Middle, late, or the early earth. She had died 2 days earlier. Oh, man. That's something. Cheering somebody up when their mother dies is a tricky thing, but I'm glad you could do that. With my joke, that was really cool. Cheering somebody up when their mother dies is almost like a ritual you got to go through, especially if she died during a lovemaking session with you. How many times have I had to say, well, your mother stroked out while we were humping and pumping and jumping, and I put my trout in her stream, and she went down the lazy river to eternity. Man. Well, I hope the funeral's a lot of fun, and maybe you could tell a couple of my other jokes at the funeral. I think that might light everybody up. Or maybe just jump in the coffin and start pretending you're rowing a canoe. Rowing a canoe. One of my favorite euphemisms for the exact lovemaking we're talking about. Okay. Whew. Gotta keep myself all together. No, I do not know if you're ready to hear that your mom's labes look like Jeff Garland's mouth, but there it is, okay? I didn't think you were ready to hear that. Now you're Googling quickly a picture of Jeff Garland, and you're looking at his mouth going, oh, man, I don't think that's a compliment. I didn't mean it as a compliment. Unfortunately, the breath is the same as well. So, hey, it smells like Jerry's Deli. Or the blue plate special. Do they have a blue plate special? Or maybe it's a green plate or something like that at the deli. I don't know. But I've been told. ... Big asshole. Y'all are funny, man. I like that you're tuning in. I like that you're turning on, but you're not dropping out. You're tuning in, you're turning on, and then you're turning it up. Turning it up to 11 like Freedom Rock. If you know Freedom Rock, get your prostate checked. Might be time. But do it by a professional this time, okay? That last time when you were in the back of the grocery store and you bent over to get something at the bottom of the sale rack and somebody hit you with the broomstick and the chicken skin, I don't think that was the right way to assess the quality, perseverance, and tenacity of your prostate. Okay, checking with you right here. Hey, join on in, pile on in, just like cram into the van here and let's party on down the road. I'm here for your questions. I'm not going to be here forever. I got to go do a couple things with a couple people that is going to make another couple things happen later on. It's one of those things where you set things in motion. Everything is set in motion. It happens anyway. Come on, Chris Murphy. Sing it to me proud and loud. I'm a big Sloan fan. You know that. I know I'm country outlaw, country superstar. You think all I do is listen to Waylon Jennings and Johnny Cash? I got Rush on the turntable. I got the Partridge Family and the Spice Girls and all sorts of good stuff. Hey, man, I might even listen to a little jazz or a lot of jazz. I like to throw down on the jazz. It's cool stuff, you know, kind of takes your mind on a little journey. You're like, the loneliest man, you took me there. And I went all the way. Thelonious Monk, right. You have some felonious spunk? All right. Well, keep it to yourself. And if you need a vessel to keep it in, do not use my mug, please. Whatever you do, do not purchase a Beau Nair mug and fill it with your sputum. I don't need your spooge in my mug. Well, I guess if you buy it, you could do whatever you want with it. And maybe I'll just take it as an homage or some sort of tribute to me that you could actually fill one Beau Nair mug full of your sputum. Sputum, is that the right word? Spooge. We're gonna go with spooge. Man, I can't. I mean, I can put out a little volume there, but to fill a mug, it's like a goal to fill a mug. A goal I ain't gonna hit, but power to you. You don't have to send me pictures. Please, just you can let me know it worked. Okay. You can let me know you could fill a mug. Now, for me, I can't fill a mug, but your mom likes me to fill a cup, a sippy cup. Oh, man. Loves the sauce, the main gravy from your old pal Beau Nair right here. The growing gravy, the squeeze juice from my man fruit. You know what it's about. The swang dangle on my ding dong. That's it, y'all. Well, I appreciate hanging with you here, but it's time for me to roll all off into the rest of my day and open up all of the possibilities and opportunities and pleasures that lay in front of me like a pair of beautiful legs spreading for the promised land inside. That reminds me, I got to call your granny tonight and make our date. Put it on the calendar so she has something to look forward to. It's really important to give people hope. And on that note, I hope you find all the joy in the world for yourself and your lovely loins. My name is Beau Nair, and I approve of this message. Beau Nair!